Hello and welcome back to my channel, Thrifty Day. My name is Leah. I'm the creator behind Thrifty Day. Today's episode is going to be a journal with me, and it's going to be a journal with me where I use staples and tape, and we have lots of heavy ephemera, and I'm just going to show you all my process when I'm working with items like this. So let me show you what I plan on putting in the layout. The first thing I want to show you are my California Dreamin stickers. These are currently available in my Etsy shop if you are interested. These are professionally printed stickers. All of these are actual vintage bits of paper ephemera that I actually own. I scan, I enhance, and then I have them made into stickers. I love them. They're a matte back. They're beautiful. They're perfect for junk journaling. This next item is my postcard set. This is the California Dreamin postcard set. These are available in my Etsy shop as well, and they are very special to me because all of the images that you are looking at are from my daughter. She photographed every image you are seeing here. So none of these images are just pulls from the internet. These are actual photography by my daughter. She edited them, and then in the bottom she even added that sort of retro date, and all of the dates are the birthdays of everyone in my family. So all of those postcards are very special to me. So of course I want to add them into my journal. They are available in my Etsy. I'm also showing you some of the ephemera that were available in the California Dreamin ephemera packs. We had a bit of a star theme as well, and this was the friendship pin for the month. That is a Hollywood star from the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but it does say Thrifty Day on it. And while we are here, let me show you sort of what all of the goodies look like when they were packaged. This was the California Dreamin ephemera pack. If you were on any of my ephemera tiers for Patreon, that's what you received. This month, I did a tag flip for the junk journals. That is the postcard set, the sticker set, and the flare set. There is a press penny from Disneyland in there, and flare, and 5 vintage California themed playing cards. I am a California native, so this was an especially fun and thoughtful month for me. So I wanted to record it in my creative personal junk journal. More often than not, I will just put my stickers that I have every month in my junk journal. I just sort of willy-nilly toss them in. But this time it just seemed a little bit more special since it was California, so I wanted to do a whole layout. So I am going to start by adding a background. This is just a random scrap of cardstock. The first one I grabbed that was big enough to cover the page, and I'm going to use my glue stick and just stick it right on there. While we are here, I have told you that I am from California. That's why this theme was so special to me. Tell me what state or what country you are from. I would love to know. Leave it in the comments below. I would love to see who is watching this video and what state or what country are you from. I'm very interested. I could have just cut that bit off the bottom, but I thought, you know what, let's just strengthen the page a little bit and fold it over. It also sort of extended the page, which was nice. I do get that question a lot. How do you journal on pages when they're all different sizes? So for me, this is something I would do since that page isn't like exactly what I was hoping for, because I know I have a lot of ephemera. I just decided to extend it. It's a very simple thing to do. I'm adding some washi on there. This washi tape is by Prince of California, and I will link his shop down below. I am going to trim it because that paper was a little bit wide, and then I will begin actually putting some ephemera onto this page. And full disclosure, I kept almost every bit in this video, and this video is also in, real time. I'm not fast forwarding it in any manner, but I did go back with my paper cutter because, as I've told you before, I cannot cut a straight line for anything. All right, I don't want anything to lift in the center, so I'm going to add a little bit more of that washi tape, and it also looks really nice, so that's, it's a win-win. I've been in this personal creative journal for quite some time, and as I was looking through, I realized that I don't have that many layouts left. So that's kind of exciting. It means probably in January, I will be looking into a new creative junk journal, because right now I'll probably really be working in my junk planner, and then I'm going to go right into a December daily. So I likely won't have a new creative personal junk journal until January, but it's exciting. That's something to look forward to. So I want to make sure that every one of these postcards is in this layout. As I told you before, they're all very special to me. My daughter's photography, so they're going to be in the layout. I did include one of these In-N-Out hats in all of the ephemera packs. In-N-Out is a staple here in, California, so people might be wondering, how do I use this in my junk journal? Well, let me show you. I'm so sorry if you could hear my dog barking. She's having a moment. those in and out hats are very sturdy. So I'm going to use my stapler. I'm going to add 3 staples to the bottom. I'm going to trim the top and add 3 more staples. And bam, we have a belly band. And it will be perfect for adding in all of my postcards willy-nilly. Just throw them right in so I can pull them out and show people anytime I want to. And I was able to use that in and out hat in a creative way. I think staples are such an important tool if you were a junk journaler. Well, I guess not just staples, a stapler too. You need the stapler to put the staples in. I think it's amazing. That's a very heavy hat. Obviously, I wouldn't have just glued it or taped it. So it was very important to use something that I knew would really hold that hat in. And then also I'm going to be adding 5 different postcards, which are also very heavy. So I needed to know that it was going to be a good foundation. And that's exactly what those staples helped me achieve. It's a loud night here, y'all. I really thought I'd have a quiet moment. Not so much. Hannah and the dogs had other plans for this voiceover, so I'm sorry if you can hear yelling and dogs. That's just the way it is here. That promotional picture of the dog that played Lassie was given to fans back before social media. That way fans could have pictures of their favorite actors and actresses. I did include those in all of the California Dreamin' ephemera packs. Everyone got at least one authentic vintage promotional actor or actress. And as fabulous as those were in true Thrifty Day fashion, I kept the dog one for me. That's the one I wanted. So what I'm going to do now is just use my stickers and put them all over the page. Again, these are available in my Etsy shop. They're all really cool representations of California Dreamin'. And since these are professionally printed at a sticker printing company here in Southern California, because I love supporting my state, they have easy breakaway backs. And raise your hand if you wish every sticker had an easy breakaway back like the ones you are looking at right now. I'm telling you, I love using my own stickers for that reason. I don't even care what's on the front. The fact that it's an easy breakaway back, sold. I wanted to feature that Thrifty Day Hollywood star from the Walk of Fame somewhere, so I'm kind of hanging on to that. I'm going to reserve that. And I love the price tag with the stars. It's such a simple touch, but something to me about that price tag just screams Hollywood too. Like, you know, everything's for sale or whatever they say. So I wanted to make sure that I added that to the layout too, because I loved it. So let me know if you are from a particular state or country, what stickers would be in that pack. Like if you're from Idaho, or if you're from New York, or if you're from Maine, or if you're from Italy, what do you think would be in a sticker pack that would be representative of your state, country, or region? Leave it in the comments below. I would love to know because you might educate me. Maybe it would be something like, oh, I'd never think that that would be a part of that sticker pack. Let me know. I'd love to hear. Now, this sticker that you see me fighting with is not from my pack. It's actually one that was a part of the group that I handed out in freebies and things like that in orders. So it did not have an easy breakaway back, but that's okay. We made it work. I remembered about halfway through that I had to add a California poppy to the layout too. So I brought that over. I also grabbed some clear Scotch tape because I wanted to add my friendship pin for the month. And yes, you guessed it. I just put tape right across the front and I wrap it right around and add it right to the layout. You know, I go live 3 times a week. I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I go live on Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. All of those are on YouTube or Patreon. And the amount of times people tell me that they love using Scotch tape now in their junk journal always makes me smile because it's such a wonderful tool, just like staples, to have in your arsenal when you are crafting or junk journaling. Clear Scotch tape is just useful in so many ways. Highly, highly recommend. Highly recommend. And that is almost always how I add buttons and really dimensional items to my layouts. So I remembered after my layout was almost completely done and I used washi tape to add that California poppy, that I forgot to add Lassie, and I really want Lassie in my junk journal. So he's not going to fit on the layout. So you know what I do? I just put him in the back cover. I mean, why not? I really, really want him in here. So it will make me happy. I'm just going to put that vintage picture right in the back. And every time I open the junk journal, I know where he's supposed to be, but you know, he's good there. So this layout is just about done. I do want to write a little annotation here, just noting that all of those postcards were photography by Abby. And then I was just going to write California Dreamin' at the top over by that vintage Disneyland sticker. But then I remembered I have this little tool that I bought that I swore if I bought it, I was going to use it. And have I used it more than once or twice and I've had it for over a year? No, I have not. So I broke out my little dimensional label maker and I write California Dreamin'. I put it on 2 strips and it takes a minute. This is not a fast process. This is not sped up in any way so you could see how long it actually took me. But I'm not going to lie, I really love the way it looks. I actually thought it was black, like label tape. It was not. It was like this pinky coral color. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine, we're fine. I would have preferred black, but that's okay. I will say I love the way this looks and I'm frustrated at myself for not using it more. So the problem is I don't have it stored somewhere that's like very handy, meaning it's not something that's ever at the forefront of my mind, but I'm really going to try. I feel like I'm going to be committed to trying to use it more because I really love the way it looks. So I'm just about finished with the layout. I love the way it looks. I was about to do like a finished sort of overhead video so you could see all the details. And then I remembered that I put these really cute, like sparkly gold stars in all of the, well, not all of them, but many of the packages that I sent out that were part of the California Dreamin' collection. And so I grabbed some of those stars and I remembered that I wanted to sort of scatter them all over the layout when I was done. So here's how the postcards go in, yada, yada, yada. I was starting to show you that. And then I was like, oh my gosh, the stars. I almost forgot the stars. So I went and grabbed the stars and I am just going to add a few all over the layout. I mean, how could I not? I have to add stars. I add gold stars to everything. So now this layout is just about done. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear. Let me know if you are somebody who uses a stapler in their layouts or clear Scotch tape. And in case I didn't say it, I love buying my clear Scotch tape at the Dollar Tree. It comes in a pack of 2 and it's $1.25. In a moment, I will do a full sort of aerial view of the layout so you could see everything. But in the meantime, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I love creating videos for YouTube. And so every time you show up and you watch the video all the way through, you like it, you comment, or if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. It means so much to me that you all have found a landing place here on my little channel that always has barking dogs or screaming children in the videos. I appreciate your kindness, I appreciate your support, and I appreciate your patience always. So here is a look at the finished layout. Let me know what you think. I love hearing your feedback and your comments, so long as it's kind. We always keep it kind here. And I will be sure to see you all very soon. And don't forget, if you are looking for exclusive content, you can follow me over on Patreon. There is a free tier. If you join on the $5 tier or above, though, I do go live 3 times a week. It's a great way to build community and just hang out. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.